Okay, the title of this video is Bulletproof Attitude. A bulletproof attitude. I first learned this well over 20 years ago from a book called $1 Million Habits. Now that is an old book by Robert J. Ringer. It's still available. You can find it used on Amazon, the world's largest used bookstore. But I hope you'll benefit greatly from this video that I'm going to do. And here's my commercial. Just for watching this video, I'm going to offer you my best-selling book, How to Get Super Rich in the Opportunity Market. It shows you how I turned hundreds of dollars into millions of dollars and how you can too. Go to www.heytj.com. That's HeyTJ, or I'm sorry, heytj.net. If you go to heytj.com, you're going to get my support system. It's heytj.net, heytj.net, or click the link on this page. Now, what Robert J. Ringer taught me over 25 years ago in that book, $1 Million Habits, is that the first step in having a great attitude is you have to expect problems. You embrace problems. And in another book by the same author, Robert J. Ringer, he talks about how problems are good. Problems are not a bad thing. We're the ones that make them bad. Problems in and of themselves are very good because they force solutions. They force us to look for solutions if we've got the right mindset. So the first step, of course, is to accept problems, embrace them. They're part of life, and business is life on steroids. You get more of the good, you get more of the bad. Business is life amplified. So don't try to run from problems like everybody else does or ignore them. Face them head on, accept them. And everybody thinks their problems are unique, and people think that problems are bad. Problems aren't bad, and your feelings often lie. So every great movie, it's all about problem solving. You know, here's the actor, here's a bunch of problems they go through, here's how they get on the other side of it, and then they become heroes in the end because they solve a lot of problems. Problems are very interesting as long as it's not your problem. If it's my problem, and I tell you a great story about how I solved it and overcame it all and came out better for it, which has happened to me all my life, and it's happened to you all your life too, then it's a great thing. Problems are only a bad thing when we internalize them, personalize them, and, you know, play the, oh, woe is me kind of thing. So you accept the fact that problems are an inevitable, ongoing part of life and business. Business is problem solving. And as entrepreneurs, we get paid to solve problems in the form of products and services that provide solutions that people are looking for. So the second step is to find something good within the bad. And that's easy to do after 5, 10 years. You can easily look back if you're of a certain age, and you can see that things that were overwhelmingly problematic, or, you know, you felt like you couldn't go on, or some of the worst situations in our lives, we can easily see how they led to something really good. The trick is to do that with the problems that we're faced with right here and right now. That is the real trick. And so you do it now. You get into the habit. So when you're going through difficulties, you accept them. You don't try to run from them or hide from them. You try to face them head on. You consciously look for the good. And if not good, something that's interesting or something that could come out of all of this. You focus on that. And then number 3, you go into what I would call massive action mode. And, you know, problems are painful. It's all emotional, mental, spiritual pain, but that's still pain. So while in that pain, you transform all of that negative energy and you just go into massive action. And do your very, very best to try to solve those problems. And then if you read Robert's book, $1 Million Habits, you'll see that there is a 4th step. And I won't tell you what it is. It's a little bit esoteric or metaphysical. But there's your reward if you want to follow up on this video. Find that book by Robert J. Ringer, $1 Million Habits, and read that great chapter in there about how to have a great attitude. Look, all of the great entrepreneurs have the best attitudes. You can throw them down 100 times, they'll get up 101 times. Nothing's going to stop them. Nothing's going to defeat them. They're going to overcome all kinds of adversities. This is your hero's journey if you are an entrepreneur. It really, truly is. A lot of adversity to overcome, but that's how you develop your skills and your talents and your knowledge and your, that's also how you find out about the people in your life and business, and you have to go through a bunch of problems with them. It's the only way you can really know just how extremely valuable they are. I mean, that's it. There is no other way. You have to go through problems with people and watch how they react to them and how they deal with those problems, and that'll tell you whether they're people that you can really trust and rely on. And they prove that to you in the way that they deal with the challenges of business. So some of the people that are most valuable in my life, certain staff members that I have, and above all else, my wife Eileen. One of the reasons I love that woman as much as I do is because she's amazing. When the chips are down, that's when she shines. That's when she shines brightly. And she really knows how to overcome difficulties. She's suffered from multiple sclerosis since she was 23 years old. When I met her, she was 30, and it was in remission at the time. And I fell in love with her because here's a woman that was struck down by a terrible disease, and yet, man, nothing was going to stop that little gal. And even though she's homebound now, she still has that spirit of a fighter in her. And when the chips are down, she really comes through. I mean, I just admire that so much in a person. So those are qualities you can develop. And as an entrepreneur, you're going to need to develop those qualities. So hope you benefited from this. Check out that book by Robert J. Ringer, $1 Million Habits. Get that bulletproof attitude. Oh, and I'm looking for joint venture business partners. That's why I'm offering you my best-selling book, How to Get Super Rich in the Opportunity Market. Go to www.heytj.net. That's HEYTJ.net, or click on the link on this page if you're not watching on YouTube. Let me send it to you. I hope you've benefited from something I've said here. It's like 5:30 in the morning, 5:45 in the morning, so my energy's just a little down. I had a little bit of a sleepless night last night. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you'll develop that bulletproof attitude, and bye for now.